This is Jarrod Horak for today's RacingDigest.com, and this is my Del Mar Saturday Stakes video for Saturday, July 22nd, 2017. We're going to do the fourth race from Del Mar, the Grade 2 Eddie Reed for 3-year-olds and up. 9 furlongs on the turf course. We have a 7-horse field, and it looks like your 2 speed horses are going to be Mr. Rory breaking from the inside post, and then Kenji Storm. He's going to break from post 3, and Kenji Storm got a 168 pace rating last time, and he ran a good race. I think Kenji Storm is the best of the 2 speed horses. If they go out there together, Mr. Rory will probably get tired. Kenji Storm will take the lead at some point, but there's some good late runners in here, including ASHLEYLUVSSUGAR. Not exactly a big late runner, but this one has running style versatility, and he is best when he can track the pace, so that's what he's going to do in here. So when you have those 2 front runners, you're going to have ASHLEYLUVSSUGAR, your favorite, your legitimate favorite, sitting in that right spot with that right running style, tracking those 2. So he should get the first run in here under Gary Stevens. He earned a 150 final rating in his stakes win last time out when he sat that good tactical trip. His start before that, he ended up going to the front, and I guess that's not what he wants to do. He wants to stalk the pace. He has a target to run at today. He looks solid on numbers. He's earned 150 plus final ratings multiple times, and if he can run that kind of number in here, he's going to be tough to beat. I'm going to go with a little bit of value. I'm going to go with number 2, Hunt, as my top choice. Now this one overall in turf routes, he's 0 for 6, but he's run 3 times in turf routes at Del Mar with 2 seconds. So he seems to like the Del Mar turf course. You have Phil D'Amato, Flavien Prat, good jockey trainer team, good combo overall. And both the connections, they do well at Del Mar typically each summer. For this one, he might be better as a late running sprinter, but like I said, he has hit the board in a couple of Del Mar turf routes, and he did earn a competitive number at Del Mar last fall in the Seabiscuit at 1 mile and a 16th, where he got a 143 final rating. He's also the fastest in the stretch. You look at today's Racing Digest, where they give you the information, the closers, the fastest in the stretch. In recent races at or near this distance, Hunt, he's finished up in 34 and 3, and that was in that Seabiscuit at Del Mar, and if he can produce that kind of late kick, he certainly could end up winning this when they're putting blinkers on. So I think he's one that's going to save the ground behind the speed and possibly try to pounce on these at a little bit of a price. Like I said, maybe it's not his best distance, but he did get that 143 final rating on the turf course at Del Mar, and he also finished fast in that race, and that kind of effort will put him in the mix and possibly upsetting this field. ASHLEYLUVSSUGAR is going to be my second choice. I'll make number 7, Abbey Vale, my third choice. Now, Doug O'Neill reached in and claimed this one last time out of an optional claiming 62.5. That was a race in which at Santa Anita at 1 mile, and he finished an okay second in that one. Prior to that, he won back-to-back races at Santa Anita in turf routes, and his ratings in his last 3, 143, 141, 141 final ratings. So that puts him maybe a little bit behind the top contenders, but he's one that will be finishing, and I like the fact that O'Neill claimed this one. He has some back class, and he will be finishing under Kyle Frey. And then my fourth choice, I'll use the 4, Wanstead Gardens. He's one that definitely capable of earning 140 plus final ratings, and he's one of the fastest in the stretch. 34.5 for those final 3 furlongs. He's capable of producing that kind of late kick, and that kind of late kick could certainly find him finishing in the top 3 or 4 in this spot. Now, here are my top 4 contenders in the 2017 Eddie Reed at Del Mar. Hunt is going to be my top choice. ASHLEYLUVSSUGAR is my second choice. Abbey Vale is my third choice. Wanstead Gardens will wrap up my top 4 contenders in the Eddie Reed. I'm going to make a win wager on Hunt and exact a box with Hunt and ASHLEYLUVSSUGAR, and then a trifecta. We're going to put ASHLEYLUVSSUGAR and Hunt on top, and then we're going to include Wanstead Gardens and Abbey Vale in second and third. So that trifecta will be 2-6 with 2-4-6-7 with 2-4-6-7. If you're interested in the top 10 handicapping angles for the 2017 Del Mar meet, the link is on the screen right now, and I've also included it in the video description. So today's Racing Digest has included this report for the top 10 handicapping angles for Del Mar, a free report that you definitely want to get your hands on. A couple other races on this card. In race 6, sorry Eric, I picked him in my today's Racing Digest video a couple weeks back in the Ohio Derby. He finished 4th at 16 to 1 that day. Now he's moving back to the turf. 9 furlongs on turf. So watch for Sorry Eric in race 6 on July 22nd at Del Mar. And then in race 9, you have the horse of the world, Arrogate. He dominates on today's Racing Digest speed figures. He's in the San Diego. He's making his much anticipated return. He should win this race easily. If you're looking for exactas, a value underneath, maybe Dalmore as a first-time gelding, maybe he'll be able to hit the board behind Arrogate and spice up that exacta just a little bit. If you're interested in my full cards from Del Mar, you can find them at todaysracingdigest.com. And also this full, complete digest for Del Mar for July 22nd. You can also find that at todaysracingdigest.com. That'll wrap up this week's video. We'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country.